Hello, one and all, and welcome to a very special little bonus episode of Rolling with Difficulty. If you've clicked on this and are listening, you of course already know that, but what you might not know is that our heroes are now level 4, and you might not know that because I forgot to say it.
It was a big surprise to us, too.
It was a surprise to me. I wrote in my notes, and then I underlined it. I was like, don't forget they level up. And then you guys finished it. I closed my book, and I said I couldn't possibly need to read any more notes tonight. Anyway, we're going to level up now, all the way up to level 4, which should be exciting, because honestly, up until you guys have been doing pretty well. I kind of thought that there'd be a lot more life and death, but you guys have been sort of killing it. Let's see if we can keep that streak alive. So, in the meantime, we're not even going to go random today. We're going down the line. Noir, starting with you, specifically because you mentioned you didn't think about it at all. What's up with our friend Oobtaglor?
Yeah, Oobsy baby.
Well, Oobtaglor will be leveling up a 4th time into Bard. There's no reason why they would want to do anything other than that. I might... I've already endeavored to make your life difficult as a DM by taking on both Zone of Truth and Silvery Barbs. I might endeavor to do that a little bit more and take Lucky as a feat.
I didn't even know you had Zone of Truth. Has Zone of Truth come up?
Not once.
Not yet.
No, but it's there.
It's a good thing we haven't needed to interrogate anybody or anything.
Yeah.
Silvery Barbs, Silvery Barbs crazy. Yeah, fantastic. So, I mean, Lucky, go for it.
Yeah.
All is fair.
And then as for spells, I'll take Message is useful, but we don't really we split up, but we aren't what is it?
You got within 100 feet or 500 feet or 300 feet or something. Some number of feet, I think, technically.
Yeah. Well, Oobtaglor is a very utilitarian kind of bard, and so I might just keep taking on... Oh, you know what? Friends? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just make everyone my friend.
Friends is very up Oobtaglor's alley because it makes you friends for 1 minute.
Yeah.
and then they are actively hostile towards you.
That is, yeah. And then, Locate Object seems like a pretty useful spell, so I think Oobtaglor will take that as well. And that's them sorted.
Woohoo.
Okay. Did you roll hit dice?
Oh my god, that's a thing. Okay.
That's going to be
D8.
1d8.
Cool. Oobtaglor is the beefiest character in the team, and they haven't gotten hit once.
They're not really an up-close bard. There are a couple up-close bards, but they are not an up-close professional bard. Swords and Valor both are excellent in the battle.
I'm trying to figure out if this is correct because my maximum hit points went up by 10, even though I only rolled a 3.
Yeah, mine automatically adjust. I mean, I haven't put anything different on my character sheet yet because it's not my turn, but if I had, it would have automatically adjusted up by the average roll.
Sophia's going to get up out of her screen, walk off camera, and appear behind you in a separate, undisclosed
We've only done
city.
this maybe 10 times, and every single time I have to say the reminder, hey, we're going to record ourselves leveling up. Please wait to actually click the buttons until we record the level up. And every single time, it's Red specifically who does not wait to click the buttons.
I believe in getting to things early.
Every time you've heard Red go, oh, I rolled a 6. She's lying. She rolled that 6 a week ago when I told her we leveled up, and she's just pretending. She just pretended to roll it.
This time I haven't rolled it yet. I'm just saying my character sheet. D&D Beyond is doing some weird shit. Why are we blaming me? D&D Beyond did some weird shit.
Noir, you know what your hit points should be because it should just be. You said you rolled a 3, so it should be whatever your old HP was plus 3 plus your Constitution. So keep that in mind. Sometimes D&D Beyond is a little bit finicky, so keep that in mind. We'll keep an eye on it, and if it doesn't sort itself out, then I don't know. We'll call the wizards. Fantastic.
It's not like I do math for a living.
So she's already done it. Let's go on to Red. Red, what is up with our boy the Paladin? What's he
Hi,
doing?
I'm taking a 4th level of Paladin, and now for my next trick, I'm going to roll 1d10 and figure out what to add to my HP.
Okay.
A 6! It's exactly what it was already, actually. I'm not lying, I swear. It actually just happened. Okay, well, that actually is good for me, because that means I don't need to override any hit points. And
that's fantastic.
Because I have a higher level, I can now increase my ability scores or take a feat, and I'm just going to go with an ability score improvement because Inside Baseball, for the folks at home, one of the stats I rolled was a 7, and I think we were doing the thing where it's like you get to drop your lowest roll. So one of my rolls was worse than a 7, and it's been rough, I tell you. Paladins need a lot of things going on, so I'm going to have a non-negative dex score from now on, and it's going to be great. And I think I'm going to also buff my strength a little bit. Because why not?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
There are you've got a couple good candidates, but strength and dex definitely number among those. So
Yep.
I would definitely recommend, especially because I think your charisma is a nice even number, right? You got like a 16
my charisma
or
is
something
16, yeah. So raising it
exactly.
won't benefit me. But all my other stats were odd numbers. So except for my intelligence and my. Yeah, except for my intelligence.
Yeah,
but,
what do you need int for? You're only investigating constantly.
It's fine. I'll get there slowly, but I get there eventually. And Paladins have nothing else interesting at level 4. I don't think I even get a different number of spell slots. So that is me sorted.
Basically no classes get stuff at the at level 4. Everyone gets the ASI or feat. Balance, as all things should be. All right, Sophia. Enough dawdling. What are you up to?
For the first time ever, on Rolling with Difficulty history, I get to do something that isn't just taking another goddamn level of the same thing I already have. Over and over.
Here we go.
As a
Triple
multi-class. As a multi-class, I have not had a subclass yet. I've not had a subclass yet in this game. So I'm going to be taking my 3rd level in Rogue in the interest of gaining a subclass. And I want you guys to know that I thought really long and hard about this because there's so many good roguish archetypes. Swashbuckler would pair really nicely with my Bard multi-class. Let me add my Charisma modifier to things. Mastermind and Inquisitive are both very thematically appropriate, to varying degrees of usefulness. Inquisitive in particular being great for this campaign with a lot of ways to find clues. And Arcane Trickster just generally always super useful. Obviously, we don't have a primary spellcaster in this party so much. Our Bard is kind of the lean on here. And after weighing all the options, I did decide to go with Inquisitive because I have to... In Sophia's core being of beings, I am committed to the bit always, and it's the most thematically appropriate of the subclasses. So I'm taking a level in Rogue, going with Inquisitive, gaining the ear for deceit, the eye for detail, and some insightful fighting. Finally giving me a little flavor to Ingrid Starling.
It should be another body part thing. It should be the ear, the eye, and something else.
I read a book called The Ear, the Eye, and the Arm a long time ago, and you just unlock that core memory.
But insightful
there you go.
is...
Call it the arm of insightful fighting.
Yeah, to kind of sum up real quick, Eye for Deceit lets you pick out lies, so I'm going to get really good at insight checks. Eye for Detail is for finding clues, so perception and investigation checks are going to get kind of buffed. It specifies to uncover or decipher clues, so Austin, I'm counting on there being some clues in the future. And Insightful Fighting basically lets you make an insight check to attempt to gain advantage against a creature, so your sneak attack will proc even if you don't technically have advantage against them, one of the other methods. So it's a great little boon for us rogue players here, aka me. And I roll a d8 for my hit points. And I rolled a
Please.
1.
We re-roll ones here.
Great.
So.
I rolled a 3, so that will bring me up to...
See, and now if you rolled that 3 to begin with, I bet you would have gone, damn it.
So
but because you opened with a 1.
25 hit points. Because guess who dumped Constitution again?
That's
it's
fine.
Not
That's
my
still
lowest
more
stat,
than I have
but it's
currently.
Also not my highest.
I could have raised Con. No, I like doing extra damage. What am I doing?
My strength is still a negative number,
Plus
but at least Constitution is a flat 10 this time.
Yay.
All right. That finishes us off with Sophia and brings us to Wally. Regale us with your choices, Wally.
This is going to be simple. No crazy multi-classes. just yet. We're not going there. We're going to stick with another level of Ranger for level 4.
Nice.
I will roll my hit points. I'm currently sitting at 16 hit points, by the way.
Oh,
Ooh.
everyone's so squished.
Ooh. I
Very
winced at that.
But this is a D10, so this might help me catch up. It's a 5.
That's pretty
Okay.
good. That's dead average.
21.
Do you have a
Very
flat?
nice.
You have no bonus to your con?
No bonus. No.
Dump
I
Constitution.
could pump it
Dump
with
Constitution.
You're killing me, Smalls.
this ASI, but I think I'm going to go with one of my favorite feats. We will go with Skilled Expert.
Ooh.
This is one of the Tasha's feats, right?
Yes, yeah. So
Yeah,
there's
it's
a couple
better than
things.
skilled.
Yeah, I get
Go for it.
1 increase to an ability score. I will put this in Dex. We're going full glass cannon, baby. That's what we're doing.
It's the way to play the game, right?
Hell yeah. I get a skill, and I will pick Sleight of Hand. And then I get 1 expertise in a skill that I already have. And I'm playing Ranger, so of course I'm gonna put it in Perception. And
yeah.
that's about
I
it.
feel like, are you the first person to have proficiency in perception? I feel like people aren't rocking perception proficiencies, or am I just wrong about
I
that?
am
Am I
proficient
have
in it, but I have a low wisdom
There you
score
go.
relative, so I prefer to make
There you go.
investigation.
Yeah, but what about your character?
Also a flat wisdom modifier, so
Mm-hmm.
All right.
God.
I really want
We joke here, but we have fun.
But yeah, other than that, I don't get any extra spells or anything, much like Paladin. I'm chilling with just Cure Wounds, Hunter's Mark, Zephyr Strike.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so
I
wait,
figured
what's
out my
everybody's
health.
HP now?
I figured out my health. I'm at 33.
Oh my god,
All
you're
right,
still
so
beefier
33
than
for
me.
Oobtaglor.
I
Pretty
have
good. You're
for Bileyg.
28's very good.
Oh.
Yeah, much better than I was as Kiana.
25 for Ingrid. I am an old woman, and it felt appropriate.
And 21 for Evrard, barely clinging onto life. So
2 party members constantly circling the drain.
hell yeah.
In a race for who gets to die first.
Meanwhile, I'm in my own minigame, seeing like how long can I go without being hit.
Yeah.
The biggest, yeah.
All those hit
Oobtaglor's
points
playing
have
a
nothing to do
different
with them.
game than everyone else. We're all in D&D, and Oob's in a bullet hell shooter.
All right. Well, that closes this out. So, thank you all for joining us for a little fun. Like I said, we have fun here. And we will see you for the next episode of Rolling with Difficulty, Open and Shut Investigations, which we're going to record right now. But you can't listen to it yet. So, we'll see you then.
Adios.